welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk again about productivity because I was reading some research this morning and it was regarding a collaboration between Mayo Clinic and Delos. They do studies on office workers, you guys, and they will look at the effects of lighting, of temperature, acoustics, things like that to see not only does it affect somebody's maybe happiness or well-being, but also their productivity. So I thought that was very interesting, especially with regards to what I'm going to talk to you about today, which is nature and the link between nature and productivity. But real quick, before we dive into that, if you're brand new to me, my name is Berta Lippert, and I'm a Mayo Clinic trained and board certified health and wellness specialist, and where I specialize is behavior change. So if you like content like that, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I do talk a lot about productivity because one of the biggest obstacles that my clients will share with me of maybe why they're not achieving their health and wellness goals, or any goals really, is because they don't have the time. And so I strive to be able to help them be able to use their time better. And that's why I like to talk a lot about productivity on my channel as well. But on to these studies that I thought were so interesting with regards to nature and increasing productivity. So the results were positive that indeed our cognitive performance is increased, our overall satisfaction and our happiness basically with the area that we're working in is increased when we have exposure to nature and light during the day. There are 3 ways that we can use nature in our favor to increase our productivity. And the first one that Dr. Bauer and their team shared is super simple, and it's just if you have the ability to move your workspace or move your desk next to a window, to do that. So maybe while you're working home, or if you are at home during the pandemic, that might be an option. If you are in the middle of nowhere in an office building, a cubicle, that may not be the option. So we have a couple other things that we can do. So the first one, again, just kind of move your workspace next to a window if at all possible. If it's not, the second thing that Dr. Bauer recommended was to bring in nature into your office and into your workspace. So right away you might think about bringing a plant, which is wonderful. That's a great idea. I have no green thumbs whatsoever, so that's not one thing that I would probably gravitate towards. So if you're like me, there's plenty of other ways. They talked about bringing in things that were made out of wood or stone, maybe a water fixture. They also shared ideas about listening to a recording of nature, or maybe having a video streaming of nature, maybe a waterfall or something like that. But the third thing that they shared, let's say those other 2 just aren't viable options, is I thought was really interesting in this research is Dr. Bauer said that even a photograph of nature has been linked to an increase in productivity and getting these same positive benefits. So that was really simple, right? We can bring in at least a photograph of nature, but also he recommended to use your breaks to be able to get outside and kind of soak that in as well. That really simple things that we can do to be able to kind of reap the benefits of their research showing that we can increase our productivity. You guys, I wanted to share with you how it challenged me to look at my own workspace, because I realized there was a couple of really super simple things I could do that might have a major impact, and one of those was just my window coverings. So I have an office at home, I have a window in there, but 95% of the time my blinds in there are closed. I do that for privacy and kind of just minimizing any distractions. I don't know, it's just what I've always done. But I realized I'm probably losing out on a lot of the benefits to productivity that I learned from these studies. All I have to do is change my window coverings. You know, maybe I can get some shears that will help me maintain my privacy, or angle my blinds in such a way that I can still have that natural daylight coming in to be able to take advantage of that and still feel like, okay, I've got a nice private area here. So I challenge you to do the same thing, guys. These are simple things, right? Just go back and look at your workspace and see what are some ways that you can bring nature in, because you can kind of test this out yourself in your own environment. So I wanted to share that really quick with you today. I thought, gosh, that was really interesting, again, to relate nature to an increase in productivity. And you'll also still get the benefits, of course, of stress reduction and just feeling happier and overall your well-being. So I appreciate you letting me share this with you. Again, if you like content like this, make sure to subscribe to my channel and join my VIP list at bertavip.com. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time.